When was the last time the government was funded on time? If you said 29 years ago in 1996, you'd be correct. The last time Congress followed the full legal budget process was in 1977. Almost 50 years of dysfunction. What's going on? Why can't Congress do one of its most basic jobs, funding the government? Today we'll try to break that down, along with the problem, how we got here, maybe how we can fix it. Real quick, please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, tell me your thoughts in the comments. I'm the Holler Scholar. Alright, October 1st, 2025, just after midnight, the U.S. government shut down again. Why? Because Democrats and Republicans failed to pass a continuing resolution. Republicans say Democrats are using the shutdown as a political weapon. Democrats, who are using the filibuster to block the passing of the continuing resolution, say they're holding the line to protect health care benefits provided from the Affordable Care Act, which, if not renewed, could spike premiums for millions of Americans in 2026. Along with all the other unresolved fights over spending cuts. We're not going to beat that dead horse today, though. Instead, we're going to ask how we got here in the first place. The current system came from the Budget Impoundment Control Act of 1974. Why? Because President Richard Nixon kept refusing to spend money Congress had approved. So Congress created a timeline and a process for budgeting. The first full year under this system was 1977, and it actually worked. But by the next year, Congress could only pass 69% of its budget on time. By 1980, we had our first government shutdown, and things just kept getting worse from there. Originally, Congress is supposed to pass 12 separate spending bills each year, each one debated, voted on, and passed before October 1st. That's not happened since 1996. Instead, Congress crams everything into one big bill, where if one part fails, the whole thing fails. An all-or-nothing deal that kills accountability for congressmen. And when even that's too much work, they just pass a continuing resolution. Let's agree to spend what we did last year and we'll figure this out later. It has become the new normal. In 13 of the last 15 years, Congress hasn't passed even one spending bill on time. In 12 of those years, they've waited months and shoved everything into one bill. All of this chaos, and this is for less than 1/3 of total government spending. The rest is mandatory spending like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, along with a few smaller mandatory programs. Oh yeah, and paying almost $1 trillion on interest for our national debt. So how can we fix this? We have to end these large omnibus bills. We have to go back to passing 12 separate bills, debate each one, vote on each one. No more hiding pet projects in giant packages. We have to keep these bills simple and clear. You shouldn't need a law degree to understand what your government is doing. We need to read the bills. Too many lawmakers say, I didn't know that was in the bill, or we didn't have time to read it, or we'll read it after we pass it. Here's a radical idea. Every bill should be read out loud to Congress and to the public on a free and accessible platform every time it moves forward. When it goes to committee, it needs to be read. When it goes to the House, it needs to be read. When it goes to the Senate, it needs to be read. And right before the president signs it, read it one more time so you know what you're getting. Make it public, make it transparent, and make them accountable. Another just list of fixes that we need in our government. We need term limits. Some even find that controversial, but there's too many people in Congress that have been there for 20, 30, 40 years. They need to go. We need new blood in there. We need to expand representation. Say 1,000 House members and 5 senators per state. There's way too few representing 300 plus million people. We need to talk about congressional pay. They get paid way too much and way too many benefits for the job they actually do. Maybe we should tie their pay to the minimum wage. I believe we need ranked choice voting. We need to end the two-party system, and I think that's how we could do it. We need proportional representation so that each year we can get representatives that actually represent the people in their districts, not just the guy who got lucky enough to get 51% in a two-person vote. We need to get rid of gerrymandering, and we need to fight corruption. That's a whole series in itself, but we need accountability, and we need it bad. To wrap it all up, Congress hasn't done its budgeting job properly in nearly 30 years. Hasn't followed the full process in almost 50. It's time to end the excuses, do the job, and fix the system. Because if they won't hold themselves accountable, then we need to. Thanks for watching. If this fired you up and made you think, please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, tell me your thoughts in the comments. God bless, stay vigilant. I'm the Holler Scholar.